Welcome back everyone. As most of you know, the iPhone 13s just came out, but I'll be honest, after comparing the iPhone 13 against a lot of the older iPhones, including the iPhone 12 Pro, I'm actually pretty happy about my iPhone 12 Pro that I was using, and I'll be honest, I would recommend not even buying an iPhone 13 and probably just buying an iPhone 12 Pro, the last generation. Now it's funny, we're comparing the flagship of last year to one of the base models of this year, and to be honest, you'd be surprised about the similarities, specifically in the price tag. Yes, last year the iPhone 12 Pro was $1,000 and the iPhone 13 now was $829 or $799 on contract, but in the used market, you can pick up an iPhone 12 Pro for almost, if not cheaper, than a brand new iPhone 13, and you can really only buy brand new iPhone 13s. There are not really a lot of used ones right now. So that is a massive thing to keep in mind. The fact that you can get such a quality phone for even cheaper than the base model of one of the newer phones is actually pretty insane. And the one thing to keep in mind is what I've seen is on the front, I will still say that the iPhone 12 Pros still look almost identical to the 13s, even though the notch is smaller. The displays are kind of the same, although I've always seen that the Pro models have better displays than the bottom tier models since the 12 Pro. They both have 60 Hz, so there's no difference there. And I'm gonna be honest, I feel like you're just getting more of a phone for the value on the iPhone 12 Pro than on the iPhone 13, which is so crazy. Now, the build quality is so much better on the iPhone 12 Pro. So if you're somebody who really likes having a premium feeling phone, you are definitely going to be getting that type of vibe from the iPhone 12 Pro. The 13 still feels good and everything, but the fact that the 12 Pro has that frosted glass back and those, shiny sides, I'm gonna be honest, I'm just a sucker for those things. And those two things in and of itself just completely throw me off because of how premium this phone still feels. The iPhone 13, like I mentioned, it doesn't feel cheap, but you're definitely getting a much more premium feeling phone from the iPhone 12 Pro without a doubt. Now, another thing that's kind of important between the two is probably the cameras, Even though the iPhone 13 now has cinematic mode, the differences in quality that I've seen and everything is pretty much, I just can't even see any differences at all if I'm being honest. So again, another big thing to keep in mind, you're getting the same video resolutions between them, so that's another pretty cool thing. But on top of that, with something like an iPhone 12 Pro, you're getting that additional telephoto lens, where the iPhone 13 actually doesn't have that capability. So yes, even though the iPhone 13 has some capability with that cinematic mode, you're missing out on a whole camera lens and that LiDAR sensor too, technically. So you're kind of getting a better camera setup on the iPhone 12 Pro for a phone that's kind of cheaper in the used market than that brand new iPhone 13 price tag. So ultimately, I'm going to tell you, there are a few reasons why I would probably recommend getting an iPhone 12 Pro over the iPhone 13. Now, if you have to go through the brand new market and you don't want to buy a used phone or whatever, then by all means the 13 is, still a good phone, and there are still some advantages for the 13, including the longevity of it. It's going to be probably going to be more software updates, but also battery life is probably better on the 13 as well. But the 12 Pro is still a very solid phone, and I'm actually extremely happy with that type of device. So that pretty much covers it up. If you guys have any other questions or anything like that, let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.